Good morning all. Today we are going to start fourth module. Topic is Fourier series. Fourier series is a series we are usually encountered in engineering applications. In many engineering applications, we have to convert any periodic phenomena to functions of sines and cosines. This is usually occurred in thermodynamics, heat conduction, in acoustics. All these fields, these Fourier series has a very good applications. The expression is a naught by 2 plus sigma n equal to 1 to infinity a n cos n pi x by L plus b n sin n pi x by L. So this is a Fourier series. We have to find the unknown coefficients a naught, a n, b n. Now, before that we have to some basic concepts. What's a periodic function? If a function with period t, that is f of x plus t equal to f of x, is called a periodic function. If we have like sin x is same as sin 2 pi by 2 pi plus x. Similarly, cos x is same as cos 2 pi plus x, which is equal to cos 4 pi plus x. So they have a period of 2 pi. Again, in that t, the minimum value of t is called fundamental period. For sines, its fundamental period is 2 pi. And next portion is orthogonality. We have to find the unknown coefficients a naught, a n and b n. For that we are using the orthogonality relations. The orthogonality concept is used in inner product space. In the set of functions, the orthogonality is if integral alpha to beta u of x, v of x equal to 0. Then u of x and v of x are said to be orthogonal in the interval alpha less than or equal to x less than or equal to beta. Now, if a set of functions is said to be mutually orthogonal if each pair of functions in the set is orthogonal. Now we have we have to check the orthogonality of cos n by x L by L and sin n by x by L. So we have some orthogonality relations. The first expression is integral from minus L to L cos m pi x by L sin n pi x by L equal to 0 if m not equal to n, equal to 1 if m equal to n. Cos c cos d is equal to half into cos c plus d plus cos c minus d. Therefore, we are using these results minus L to L cos m pi x by L cos n pi x by L dx is equal to minus L to L. We can take out this using these results. We have half, that half can be taken outside. Cos m pi x by L plus n pi x by L plus cos m pi x by L minus n pi x by L dx, which is equal to 1 by 2 into minus L to L cos m plus n pi x by L plus cos m minus n pi x by L dx, which is equal to half into integral of cos is sin m plus n pi x by L by m plus n pi by L plus Integral of cos is again sin m minus n pi by x by L by the coefficient m minus n pi by L from L to minus L to L. Now we have substituting L and minus L, we get half into sin m plus n pi L by L by m plus n pi by L plus sin m minus n pi by L by m minus n pi by L. Minus sin m plus n pi into minus L by L by m plus n pi by L plus sin m minus n minus pi into minus L by L m minus n pi by L. We can cancel this terms L and L, and we know that sin m pi is equal to half into 0. Since എല്ലാ ടേമും 0 ആവും, sin m pi equal to 0 for m integers, for all integers sin m pi equal to 0. So this value is equal to 0. Now consider the case m equal to n. Then we know that cos square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x by 2. Therefore minus L to L cos square m pi x by L is dx is equal to 1 by 2 into minus L to L 1 minus cos 2m pi x by L dx, which is equal to half into integral of x is x, integral of 1 is x, integral of cos is sin 2m pi x by L by 2m pi by L from minus L to L. So this value, when this value L is equal to, we got this will be L minus sin 2m pi by L by L by 2m pi by L minus L minus sin 2m minus L by L 2m pi minus L by L by 2m pi by L, which is equal to this L cancels, so sin here also this sin n pi term will be there, half into this L 2L, L plus L is 2L plus 0, since sin m pi equal to 0. So this value becomes equal to 1 by 2 into 2L equal to L. Now the second results, integral from minus L to L cos m by L sin n pi x by L dx equal equal to 0 for all m comma n. We know the result cos c sin d is equal to 1 by 2 into sin c plus d minus sin c minus d. So integral from minus L to L cos m pi x by L sin m n pi x by L dx is equal to, we use the above result, 1 by 2 into sin m plus n pi by x by L pi x by m plus n pi x by L minus sin m minus n pi x by L dx, which is equal to 1 by 2 into integral of sin is minus cos m plus n pi x by L divided by the coefficient m plus n pi by L minus, again integral of sin is minus cos m minus pi by L x divided by the coefficient m minus n pi by L from the limit L to minus L. Now give the upper limit L and lower limit minus L. So cos m plus n pi L by L minus cos m minus pi L by L divided by m plus n by L minus m pi by L minus cos, substitute the value of minus L, cos m plus n pi by L into minus L by m plus n pi by L minus cos m minus pi into minus L by minus L divided by L. This result cos of minus theta cos theta. So first term and third term cancels, second term and third term cancels. So the result equal to 0. Now the case when m equal to n. If m equal to n, cos m pi x by L sin n dx. Cos theta sin theta is sin 2 theta by 2. So 1 by 2 into sin 2 m pi x by L dx from minus L to L. So 1 by 2 into integral of sin 2 theta is equal to cos 2 theta by 2 minus integral of sin is minus cos 2 cos m pi by L divided by the coefficient 2 m pi by L from minus L to L, which is equal to 1 by 2 into cos minus theta is cos theta. So നമ്മൾ L substitute ചെയ്താലും minus L substitute ചെയ്താലും value will be same. So 1 by 2 into 0 which is equal to 0.